So you've heard about the Inca Trail, a legendary path deep in Peru, winding through the Andes Mountains. The Incas built this thing centuries ago, not for a casual stroll, mind you. This was serious business, leading to the big one, Machu Picchu, the lost city. It calls to people, the adventure junkies, the history buffs, those looking for something real, something hard, something that kicks you in the teeth and then shows you beauty. That's the Inca Trail for you, a beautiful monster. This isn't your average hike in the local park. High altitude, steep climbs, the air is thin, your lungs will notice. It's a commitment, 4 days usually, sometimes more. You're out there, in the wild, with the ghosts of Incas. They say it's a pilgrimage, maybe it is. A pilgrimage to a place that time almost forgot, and a pilgrimage into yourself to see what you're made of. When things get tough, when your legs scream and your head pounds, that's when the magic happens, or so they tell me. Will you answer? The Incas, they weren't messing around. An empire carved out of rugged mountains. Tawantinsuyu, the 4 regions. That's what they called it. Vast, powerful, sophisticated, for its time. They knew how to build roads, temples, cities, all without the wheel, without written script as we know it. Think about that, the sheer ingenuity. This trail, the one you're thinking of hiking, it was just one small part of a massive road system. The Kapak Nan, thousands of kilometers, binding their empire together, like veins, a testament to their ambition, their organization. So what was this particular stretch for? Some say pilgrimage, a spiritual journey to Machu Picchu. Others point to strategic importance, moving troops, supplies. Maybe it was for the Chasqui, the Inca messengers, relay runners, chewing coca leaves, carrying messages across these brutal mountains, day and night. Imagine their lives, the endurance, the dedication. When you walk this trail, you walk in their shadows. You feel the weight of that history under your boots. It's a humbling thought, makes your own struggles seem small. These stones have seen it all: joy, sorrow, life, death. They hold secrets. Let's talk about the views. Because damn, these aren't your gentle rolling hills. This is the Andes. Big, jagged, unforgiving. Mountains that scrape the sky. Snow-capped peaks glaring in the sun or shrouded in mist, valleys that plunge into dizzying depths, rivers carving their way through ancient rock. The scale of it all, it's immense, makes you feel like a tiny speck, insignificant, and yet incredibly alive, more alive than ever. The air, when you can catch your breath, is pure, or it feels that way. After city smog, the colors, they change with the light, with the altitude, deep greens of the lower valleys, rich browns of the earth, the stark grays of rock faces, the brilliant white of glaciers, and the sky. Oh, the sky. Sometimes a piercing blue, so clear it hurts your eyes. Other times a canvas of dramatic clouds. Sunrise paints the peaks in gold and rose. Sunset sets them on fire. You'll want to stop. This trail, it's not a one-trick pony. The landscape doesn't stay the same. It shifts. It evolves. One day, you're in a lush river valley. The next, you're gasping for air on a high mountain pass. The variety is part of its brutal charm. Keeps you on your toes, literally. You start low, relatively speaking, warming up, getting into the rhythm, through farmland, small villages, the Urubamba River nearby. Then you start to climb, and things change. The air gets cooler, the vegetation gets thicker. Welcome to the cloud forest. The cloud forest, it's like stepping into another world, misty, ethereal, dripping with moisture, trees draped in moss, bromeliads clinging to branches, orchids blooming in unexpected places. The light filters through the canopy, creating a green glow. It's mysterious, a little spooky even. You half expect some ancient spirit to step out from behind a tree. The sounds are different here too. Birds singing, insects buzzing, the drip 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 of water. It's a rich biodiverse ecosystem, full of life, even if you don't always see it. It's a reminder of the incredible variety of nature, packed into this one corner of the world. Then comes the challenge, the mountain passes. Section 5. Echoes in Stone, unveiling sacred sites along the path. This isn't just a nature walk, far from it. The Inca Trail is an open-air museum, an archaeological treasure hunt, with you as the explorer. Littered along the path are ruins, testaments to Inca ingenuity, some small, some surprisingly grand, each with its own story, its own purpose. These aren't just piles of rocks, they lived, they breathed, they were important, sacred even, and they're not just at the end, at Machu Picchu. They punctuate the journey, reminders of who walked here before, and why they built what they built. With such skill, such artistry, you'll encounter sites like Lactapata or Patalacta, an extensive agricultural center, terraces cascading down the hillside. Imagine it in its heyday, bustling with activity, feeding the empire, supporting the travelers. Then there's Runkurakay, a circular ruin, possibly a watchtower, or a tambo, a rest stop for Shaski. Its shape is intriguing, its location strategic, offering commanding views of the valley below. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient voices. Section 6. The Crown Jewel, approaching the Sun Gate and Machu Picchu. The final day. It starts early, before dawn. There's a buzz in the air, anticipation, nerves. You've been walking for days, pushing yourself, through mountains, through history. Now the prize is almost within reach. Machu Picchu, the legendary lost city. But first there's one more hurdle, one more iconic moment, the Sun Gate, Inti Punku. This is where you get your first glimpse. If the mountain gods are smiling, and the clouds behave, it's a moment people dream about, the culmination of so much effort. The hike to the Sun Gate, it's not the hardest part, but it feels significant. Every step, you're walking in the footsteps of Inca pilgrims, who approach their most sacred site with reverence, with awe. The trail winds upwards, a final push, then you see it. The stone gateway framed against the sky. You hurry through, and there it is, spread out below you, Machu Picchu. Often morning mist still clings to the peaks, partially veiling the city, adding to the drama. Then, as the sun rises higher, the mist burns off, revealing the full majesty, the impossible city. It takes your breath away, even if you're already breathless, that first view. Section 7. Gearing up, preparing your body and soul for the journey. Alright, let's get real. This isn't a walk in the park. The Inca Trail will test you, physically, mentally. If you show up unprepared, you're in for a world of hurt, so listen up. Preparation is key. Non-negotiable. Your body needs to be ready for the challenge. This means cardio, lots of it, hiking, running, cycling, anything that gets your heart rate up and strengthens your legs. You'll be doing a lot of climbing and a lot of descending, which can be just as brutal. Don't underestimate the stairs. Those Inca steps are killers. So train on hills, train on stairs. Your quads and knees will thank you, or curse you less. Altitude. That's the other big one. Cusco, the starting point for most, is already high, around 3,400 meters. The trail goes even higher. Dead Woman's Pass, remember? Altitude sickness is real. It can ruin your trip. So, acclimatize. Spend a few days in Cusco before you start. Drink plenty of water, avoid alcohol, eat light, listen to your body, go slow. Some people chew coca leaves or drink coca tea. The locals swear by it. It helps. Section 8. Treading lightly, essential gear and respect for the trail. Packing for the Inca Trail. It's a balancing act. You need to be prepared for all kinds of weather. Sun, rain, wind, cold, sometimes all in one day. Layers are your best friend. Thermal underwear, fleece jacket, waterproof outer shell, hat, gloves, warm socks, several pairs, good broken-in hiking boots. This is crucial. Blisters are the enemy. Your boots are your armor. Make sure they fit well, and that you've hiked in them. A lot. Don't buy new boots just before the trip. Bad idea. Very bad idea. You'll regret it. Deeply. What else? A comfortable backpack. For your daily essentials. Water. Lots of it. Hydration is key at altitude. Snacks, energy bars, nuts, chocolate, whatever keeps you going. Sunscreen, sunglasses, sun hat. The sun is intense at high altitudes, even when it's cloudy. Don't get fooled. A headlamp or flashlight. Essential for early morning starts and evenings. Basic first aid kit, painkillers. Section 9. The unforgettable footprint. Why you must answer the call. So, there you have it. The Inca Trail. A journey of sweat, of history, of breathtaking beauty. It's not easy. Let's be clear about that. It will push you. It might even break you a little. But that's part of the deal. Part of the appeal. The things worth doing. They're rarely easy. This trail, it gets under your skin. In a good way, mostly. You'll come back changed, stronger, more resilient, with a deeper appreciation for nature, for history, for the simple act of putting one foot in front of the other. It's more than just a trek. It's a pilgrimage to one of the world's most enigmatic wonders, and a journey into yourself. You'll discover reserves of strength you didn't know you had. You'll forge bonds with fellow hikers. Shared suffering does that. You'll see landscapes that will sear themselves into your memory. The towering Andes, the mystical cloud forest, the ancient stones whispering tales of a lost civilization. These are experiences that money can't buy. Well, it buys the permit and the tour. But you know what I mean, the feeling of accomplishment, when you finally reach that sun gate. Priceless. This isn't just about ticking something off a bucket list, though, let's be honest, it's a pretty epic item to tick. It's about connection. Connection to the past.